Well, until you do it, it's who you want to be. And that's who Torrey wants his team to be. The same ball club he saw last year that made all the plays defensively behind their pitching staff, the pitchers that attacked the strike zone. And tonight it'll be Eduardo Rodriguez attacking that strike zone, looking to whittle that 6.10 ERA down a little bit.
Here's Chourio. 310. He leads the Brewers with 4 home runs. He is tied for the National League lead with those 16 runs batted in. Comebacker. Underhand toss gets there. And there's one away.
Brings up Christian Yelich, a great series in Colorado. He was 1 for 3 with a double in the game yesterday. 4 for 12 with a couple of homers overall.
Swing, slow ground ball, first base side. Naylor picks it up, quickly goes to the bag himself. Yelich a head first dive. Not in time, though, at least for Yelich, and there's 2 down. Here is William Contreras, right-handed hitting catcher. First pitch he swings, sends a fly ball to right, playable. Carroll backing up, short of the track, reaches up, makes the catch. And a nice start for Erod. A 1-2-3 top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning.
Geraldo Perdomo draws leadoff duty against veteran left-hander Jose Quintana. Now 36 years old, his season debut and his first start for the Brewers after spending the last 2 years with the Mets.
Yeah, you see his numbers last season with the Mets, an even 10-10 record, an ERA of 3.75. Did pitch 170 plus innings last year.
1-1 out to right. Gonna hang up for Jackson Chourio for out number 1.
The real star of this Diamondback offense in the early season, Corbin Carroll. As the pitch to him here, swung on, rifle shot into right field, a base hit.
Boy, is he locked in? I mean, just amazing. Lefty against lefty. That's only the second. I mean, he's been so good at hitting lefties as well as righties, and he just jumped on that first pitch and just drilled it to right field.
On board ahead of the DH, it's Randall Grichuk.
Carroll dancing away from first with Hoskins holding him on. And the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Big hop for Ortiz to second for 1. Turang makes the turn in time. And the Brewers turn 2, and the inning is over. Not a great throw from Ortiz, but some tremendous athleticism from Turang to catch it and then have the ability to make a good turn.
It falls on Ortiz to replace Willie Adames at that spot in Milwaukee. Of course, Adames went to the Giants, $182 million in the offseason.
Ground ball towards the middle, off the mound and into center. Frelick puts on the brakes. Base hit for Joey Ortiz, first and second with only 1 away.
Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Collins 5 for 18 here to begin the season.
Goes upstairs at 93. Moreno hangs on, and Rodriguez has strikeout number 1. Well, the Brewers this year moved Joey Ortiz over to shortstop to replace Willie Adames, so they have a platoon going at third. This is the right-hand hitting component, Vinny Capra.
Going away again. Runners take off. Throws on the backside runner and late on Ortiz. A double steal for the Brewers.
Yeah, as soon as Rodriguez turned his head and picked his leg up, Frelick's gone. He gets number 4. Ortiz is gone. He gets number 1.
You reach for slow roller to short. Perdomo gets it, and in one fluid motion delivers a beauty to first in time, and that'll do it for the Brewers.
Center field. Here comes Jake. Sliding grab, and he's got it.
I'll tell you, Jake made that look easy. Outfielders will tell you the hardest ball to field is a line drive hit right at you. Jake with a slow start, but made up ground quickly. 2 hands on that catch right there. Nice job.
Bounce to second. Hampson smothers it, spins, throws. Wow. Got him. Garrett Hampson at second, a beauty.
A nice play just to get to that ball, and then with Chourio running up that line, you know he's quick. You got to get to your feet and get rid of it quickly. Just in time to Josh Naylor for the out at first.
Some dazzling D-back defense now.
The 1-2 swung on, grounded towards second. Hampson has it. He'll step on the bag, and that will do it for the Brewers here in the top of the third. 2 homers by Cattell in that game. There's a 1-1 swing and a base hit into right field. That, my friends, is a hitting streak for McCarthy. We're up to 2.
Look out, he's getting hot. He'll take that line drive to right field. Didn't hit it all that hard. Looked like it was a little off the end of the bat, outside pitch.
Got him picked off, and they got him. Quintana picks off McCarthy. Not going to be able to end the inning on a double play, but you'll take the pickoff.
That's awesome. I mean, controlling the running game is such a big thing.
2-1 pitch. Hampson swings, hits it on the ground to second on a hop played near the bag by Turang. Plants his feet, throws out Hampson. One second baseman retires the other. Despite allowing 3 hits, Quintana has faced the minimum.
The Brewers were 3-4 last season against Arizona. Some fun games though. Back and forth, extra innings.
And the Diamondbacks kind of blame the Brewers for missing the playoffs.
I look back on that 8-0 lead. I think about that all the time. The last week of the season, and it was a credit to them. They were in the dance, and they kept fighting, and that spoke volumes about what they're capable of doing.
Perfectly placed ground ball by Reese. He's got his first extra base knock of 2025 with that one. Brewers set up. Here comes Sal Frelick. Corner infielders think he might bunt. They're charging in.
Ground ball. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Hoskins scores. Frelick on his way to second. He is in. 1-0 Brewers.
Frelick's like, I'm going to bunt. No, I'm not. I'm going to hit a double and replace my teammate at second base.
Pat Murphy was talking about some of the at-bats yesterday and about this lineup in general. Look, we have some guys swinging the bat well. We've had some good nights offensively. He said what we need to grasp a little bit more of is in each at bat, how am I going to help us win tonight? How am I going to win each pitch? To those 2 at bats from Yelich and Contreras, they didn't try to do too much. They had runners at third with less than 2 outs, so they put the ball in play and they got runs home and extended the lead.
Some pro at-bats in this inning.
Jose Quintana's Brewers debut would be almost impossible to have been better, at least through the first 6 innings. He's got a 3-0 lead and back out there for the bottom of the 7th. Quintana's ready, delivers the pitch, and it's hit in the air into center field for Garrett Mitchell, a can of corn. Settles underneath, looks up, makes the catch. Jose Quintana, welcome to the Milwaukee Brewers. 7 innings of 4 hits, scoreless baseball, a debut to remember in Arizona.
But now the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Boy, you're in a big jam now. You got to try to wiggle your way out of this.
But this is the best threat for either side. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Turang.
On the ground, through, base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Mitchell to the plate. He will score on his way to third as Capra, and Turang is making his way to second. Brewers baseball at its finest.
Never pass up an opportunity for an RBI.
It's a 3-run 9th inning, and now here's William Contreras, 2 outs, runner at third.
And Contreras, a ground ball to third, barehanded by Suarez, throws off balance, not in time. It's an infield single for Contreras. Turang scores from third.
Diamondbacks being bled to death by paper cuts. 7-0 Milwaukee.
Well, Brewers with a 7-0 lead. You know McGill wants to protect a shutout. Somewhat inconsequential runner at third base, but just for how it looks in the box score and for Jose Quintana, who threw 7 scoreless tonight, you know McGill wants to take care of Thomas and keep this at 7-0.
Into center field, long run. Garrett Mitchell still back, and he will reach up and make the catch to end the ball game. Trevor McGill and the Brewers finish off the shutout of the Arizona Diamondbacks and take game 1 in this series.